So this video is about setting intentions to empower your year. And before you think, oh, I'm not doing that, this is a simple method of one-word intentions. And why I like one-word intentions as opposed to a resolution, I find resolutions are hard to keep. Now, resolution might be for you this year, I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay. The intention would be, I want to nurture my body better. So many times I believe with resolutions, we'll try and keep it in January, February. By March, we're thinking, I'm never going to lose 10 pounds, so you give up on it. Where if you just have an intention for self-love, nurture your body, chances are you're going to keep that up. Because it may be instead of losing 10 pounds, you're just going to eat healthier. And what intentions do, it is your inner compass. It gives you direction, going towards that North Star for you. Kind of like getting in a car and you not sure where to go, you put it in a map, in the system, and you'll know how to get there. Well, the intentions are the same. It gives you that inner guidance to remember for your year. And what the one-word intention is, it's more of an essence as opposed to a very hard, I'm going to do this with a goal, which are still important. And with your intentions, you still may have to do some action plans. But again, it's more of an essence as opposed to something rigid. It helps ground you in the year. So I'm going to go over some steps of how to do it, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 3 ways to keep more positivity into your life this year. So before you set an intention, I feel it's important first to reflect on the past year. And you could just do this by sitting quietly, or you may want to journal your answers. For instance, what made you smile last year? What brought you joy? What were your greatest challenges? What was your proudest moment? What lessons did you learn? And lastly, but very important, what do you want to leave in the past year? Maybe it's fear, maybe forgiveness of something, maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a person. What do you want to leave in the past year? Now, I suggest writing these down on a small piece of paper and carefully burning them, spreading the ashes outside, or bury them. That's very symbolic that you are leaving these in the past year. So first is reflection. Second is to sit quietly, take some nice deep breath cycles, and visualize how you want your life in 2025. Believe in miracles. What do you want your life to look like? And spend about 5 minutes at least visualizing it. Where you're at, what you're wearing, how do you feel? Who is there with you? What are you doing? Where would you like to see the biggest change this year? In which area of your life? So that after you visualize, the third step is to write a few intentions, write them as phrases. I suggested I'm going to nurture my body better. How about I am preparing for change this year? I'm going to believe in love this year and attract love into my life. I am going to create abundance in my life this year. So after you write out the phrases, pick the one that is most important and condense it into one word. Whether it's love, courage, change, self-love, whatever it is, condense it into just one word, because that is going to be your inner compass this year. And then the last step, before I give you the positivity ideas, is to anchor it in. Anchor it in, write it somewhere where you can see it every day. Put it on your phone. I love to use a dry erase marker and put it on the mirror in my bathroom. I also put it on my vision board that I'm creating this week. So anchor it somewhere so you can see it on a daily basis. And then you may also want to write an affirmation that coincides with it. Affirmations are in the present tense, I am. And you could use these affirmations to write them in meditation. And when you're meditating, consider that one word intention and repeating it. Because where our thoughts go, that's where our energy goes. And you are a master creator, and that's how you'll create what you want this year. Now, my 3 little things for positivity. 1, if you feel your energy is waning and maybe you're not as positive or upbeat as you'd like to be, close your eyes, and you did this from your reflection. Think of a happy memory. And again, in as much detail as possible, think of that happy memory, and you will immediately uplift your energy. I know one of mine was, I was in a snowstorm walking with my son and his dog in the mountains. It was just magnificent. If I want to shift, I close my eyes and think of that memory. That's the first one. The second is to remember peace begins with you. And an easy way to do this, with using your hand, peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Your hands are with you. That's an easy way to shift your energy. And the third is something I did this past week, is transform your space. It's a new year in just small ways. Look around your home. And if something doesn't bring you joy, consider getting rid of it, donating it, and rearrange some things. I know I have a lot of crystals, and I rearranged all my crystals, put them in different rooms, different places, different grids. So maybe it's to buy a new throw for your sofa, some new decorative pillows. Transform your space so you feel great in it, and you're going into a new year with a shift of energy in 2025. If you enjoy my videos, please consider a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, because you can make this 2025 a fantastic year.